Here are 5 things you need to do before August 14th in GTA Online. This will be the 5 things, in my opinion, that are the best, and for example, things that you don't want to miss before August 14th comes around. So without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into the video. And to really get things started, we need to begin with the weekly reward. Now this one has some different things that you have to do first to be able to play these things, which I think is super unfortunate. If you guys did not know already, the weekly challenge is to eliminate 3 bounty targets for Martin Madrazo, in turn getting you $100,000. And the real downside really starts when we actually look at how to unlock these bounty hits, and that will be directly through purchasing the bail office. If you guys already have the bail office, you don't even have to worry about anything. You can just find this location, head over here and complete a bounty. But if you guys don't have the bail office, this will be kind of annoying, having to buy a completely new business if you don't have it. I still think the bail office itself is still a good purchase in the long run. It can still make you guys some good money, but just for doing this weekly challenge, would I say it is worthwhile? Probably not. It really comes down to what you guys want to do. And these bounty hits also have double money this week, so maybe another incentive to play them. And if you guys were wondering, the payout for the bounties will be $60,000 if you use the weapon of choice. So not the greatest thing, they are also a daily challenge in a way. You can only do one of these things every day in GTA Online, and just based on that fact alone, this makes the weekly challenge even more annoying. Next up, we need to talk about the bonus money as well, and there is really one that I want to focus on the most, and it will be the Martin Madrazo contact missions and the dispatch work missions. The other bonuses in the events are also pretty nice as well. We also got the triple money on community race series, double money on these 2 things, and also a standard double money on the auto shop customer vehicles. At least in my opinion, based on what I have played through, the dispatch work missions seem to be really nice. The fact that you can now do them completely solo, they don't really take too long, and the payout does seem to be really solid, which you would probably expect with the triple money. I think these things are really nice to do. And then obviously things like the community race series, even the featured series with that double money, will still be some really solid options. If you guys play with friends a lot of the time in GTA Online, you can have so much fun just playing through these things, and also make a ton of cash as well. Moving over to the third thing you don't want to miss, it will be some of these discounts. Altogether, I don't think the discounts this week were as good as we have seen quite recently, but I still think there is some nice vehicles and different other things that you can pick out. For example, in the 40% discounts, I would probably say that the Paragon S is probably the best vehicle. The weaponized Canada might be nice as well. It really depends what you guys want. 40% off is still a huge discount. Even the Tempesta looks nice. I mean, it is quite an old vehicle, so it might not hold up too well. We then also had the 30% off the hands-on car wash, which in my opinion might be the best discount overall. This car wash business is such a good one. If you guys have the money for this, I would probably try and invest. Another discount we also got was just a 20% off the Rapid GTX. A nice thing about this Rapid GTX is it will come with a new sort of livery. Now you guys can give your opinion on this livery in the comments below. I don't think it's too good. I mean, you don't have to use it or anything, but you can actually see this on display at the luxury dealership. 20% off this car is still nice. I sort of wish it was thrown into the 40% discount. And in terms of the vehicle's performance itself, I do think it is the best vehicle that we have with a discount this week. The last discounts were of course at the gun van, where you guys could get a 30% off the military rifle and a 30% off if you have a GTA Plus subscription on the stun gun. So yeah, discount pretty standard, I would say. Nothing too amazing or anything that special, but even still potentially some nice options. Next up, we have the 4th thing, and I thought it would include 3 items from the event, which will be specific to every single event week. This will be the new FIB priority file, the salvage yard robberies, and the time trials. I find it really difficult to separate these things because they are really similar in the sense that they do refresh with the event. And for this type of video specifically, but you guys don't want to miss out, I think I have to include these things every single time. So if any of you guys out there are yet to complete these 3 things, and if you have the garment factory, the salvage yard, and probably a fast enough vehicle to complete time trials, now is pretty much one of your last chances to do that. If you guys want some insight on what I did complete the FIB priority file first. I also tried to complete the bonus challenges, which got me $350,000 in total. Honestly, a really nice payout every single event. I then shifted my focus to the salvage yard robberies, and to be honest, these things are pretty standard. Hopefully you guys can see these on screen, but we do have a top tier vehicle, a mid tier vehicle, and a low tier vehicle, and with completing all of them, you are looking at roughly $1 million million for the entire event, which is still really good. If you guys get into the habit of completing salvage yard robberies, with most of the event weeks, you can make some really nice returns on your investment of the salvage yard. And obviously time trials are just still nice. Some really quick and easy extra bonus cash, definitely worth doing if you have enough time. The final thing that I wanted to include was the free cars. For the most part, I try and include these things when they are not too bad. In this event, I think maybe it was just on the borderline of being bad. Then again, it really comes down to your personal preference in cars and stuff. And at the end of the day, they are still completely free. The first one that we got was inside the casino for the Lucky Wheel podium vehicle. This is called the Karen Ball. Obviously, to win this, just spin the Lucky Wheel and hopefully you can get it for free before the event refreshes. We then also had the LS Car Meet prize ride, which was the Drift Tampa. To get this, you need to place top 5 in the LS Car Meet series. For my honest opinion, I think the LS Car Meet prize ride this week is probably your better option. And if you guys agree, you probably want to try and do this, even just start playing some of the LS Car Meet series right now so that you do not completely miss out. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the 5 things from the event that you might want to try and complete before the refresh. With this type of video, I tend to leave a lot of the other things out, which I do not really agree with, or I don't think deserve to be in the video. But if you guys wanted a breakdown of the event, I will leave a link to it in the description below. So yeah, altogether, what do you guys like most from the event week? Have you guys completed things like the salvage yard robberies? Maybe you have just completed this weekly challenge. Also, let me know if you guys have completed any of the dispatch work from Martin. Like I previously mentioned, I really like the fact that we can do this completely solo. Rockstar changed that a while ago, and I think it was a much needed change. It makes them pretty much accessible to everyone now, and with that triple money bonus, I really do think they are super good. Also, a really nice source of RP. Really quickly before I close this video out, I also do want to include some of the returning cars. You could find the first set of these returning vehicles at Simeon's Auto Shop, and the main reason I did not want to include them is because I personally don't think the majority of these vehicles are too good. However, because they are returning to GTA Online for this week, it will make them pretty rare, and of course with returning vehicles you might not see them again for a few weeks or months. And the second place where you guys could find some returning cars was inside the LS Car Meet for the test track, where we had the Albany Roosevelt, the Dinka Jester, and the Cognoscenti. Out of all of the returning cars, I would probably say that the Dinka Jester would be my pick. For reference, this is just the standard Jester and not the Jester RR. Still a really nice car though, and I thought I would just have to include these things at least and give them a mention in case you guys are maybe building a garage with all of these returning vehicles, or maybe a specific type of car. For example, a full garage with Karen vehicles or something. I do know that some people like to do this. But yeah guys, that will now wrap up this video with all of the different things that you probably don't want to miss out on before August 14th with the new event week refresh. Be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about this entire event. What do you guys think is the most valuable thing? And as always, if you went on to enjoy this video in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always do appreciate your support. And if you are new here and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.